Ladies and gentlemen, wait.
Oh, you're good. Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome into ZeldaSpeedRuns. We have a game 3 of the Zelda 2 Randomizer Upstarts tournament between Sigil and Angel. I'm Rocky12799. I'll be your restreamer. Pushing the buttons behind the scenes will be Ellender. Thank you for doing the tracking. And we'll hand it off to our wonderful commentary team of Amber and the Goblin. Take it away.
I'm so sorry, Rocky. I forgot how to do this. I'm a bit rusty, so thanks for the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, hello, welcome, game 3 of our best of 5 in the Upstarts finale. Excuse me, Sigil versus AngelFM. Sigil's up 2-0 right now, I believe. Joining me, though, in the booth, the effervescent David Amber. David, hello.
Oh, Gob, good to be here. It's amazing here. We're possibly going to see a champion declared tonight. It was first seed Angel against third seed Sigil, but Sigil has just been plodding along consistently through this tournament and has gone up 2-0. So it's going to be an exciting one tonight. I think that's for sure.
Yeah, Sigil is he's turning on the Jets, man. I think him and Angel have been in the community about the same amount of time, but I think Angel's played more, so to speak. But yeah, he's been cooking.
And we're off.
Off we go. Immediate divergence as Angel decides to go the right way.
Ending up in the same place, Thundertown, is the town of Mido here.
Well, that means we're going to need to find the medicine, and Sigil decides he wants to get the hint. Check the town hints too. Only one guy in this town, sadly, and no payout for us.
Angel's extending some overworld exploration here while Sigil goes through town of Mido. Angel finds...
Yeah, looks like we're... Oh, yeah.
Fairy Town, is that Nibiru? Or is that Raru? I always mix those two up there.
Yeah, this is Raru. Yeah, Nibiru is the town that looks like that, but it's on the east. Medicine in P3. Okay, so that's not too bad. It looks like we're on the top half of vanilla-like biome, I would say. We've got a couple of caves going south. We can't go through them yet. We have Fairy Cave, and we have Jump Cave. Picking up this fairy will allow us to do that, but probably unlikely to be castable here.
Yeah, 76 magic right off the bat here.
Yeah, no surprise. Probably going to need hopefully a couple magic levels. Angel going to visit the Hintless Kid. Yeah, he never knows anything.
Is that the friend of the guy that lives in Darunia?
Yeah, neither of them know anything. Although, rumor has it the beta may have changed that. This kid is handing out hints like candy.
AngelFM picks up a 1-up there. And this is Trophy Cave, as I'm starting to be able to identify.
Heck yeah. Oh, jeez. The bot had ideas, but he just saved it.
Grips those toes on the edge of the ground there.
Yeah, it does what everybody does when that happens. You just jump and hold left or right and hope that the momentum keeps you on the platform. Oh, 20-point P-bag. Oof.
The rando giveth and the rando taketh away.
Another item cave here. Heart container cave.
Angel choosing to let it ride.
Probably wants to get that attack to ASAP. That's a pretty nice thing to get, especially when Life 1 seems okay. You've got that extra heart. Even more so, there's 2 hearts now, yeah. Definitely wrong with letting it ride to attack 2.
A heart container in heart container cave.
Oh, well, you know what that means. We get to yell at the man pressing the buttons in the background. Ellender! Is this even randomized? Wait, I missed what Sigil picked. Oh, he got the boots! Sigil got the boots at a magic container cave. Okay, that might change things here. We might be able to walk around more on the water here.
AngelFM picks up a key, so that's always interesting when the key drops are inconsistent between the players, it can sometimes lead to a divergence in I always keep calling them mansions, divergence in the palaces.
Yeah, especially if they're in the small drop pool, like I'm pretty sure I saw, you could definitely end up with 2 or 3 of those, find like P1 or even P2, or maybe if you think P3, and, you know, take it to dig out of logic. Although we have fairy, so any palace dig will actually be in logic. The game requires you to have the any key or the fairy spell, so there could definitely be important items that we need in those palaces. But right now the game so far has given us everything we need to go probably to most of the west. We've got the boots to walk on the water here.
This might be a basic question, Gob, but so just did I get that correct? Yeah. That it's considered in logic if you've got fairy. Fairy's not considered. Ferrying through the door is not considered a glitch. It's considered in logic. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah, the game. Yeah, the fairy acts like a key. So if the game puts something important progression-wise, like say you're stuck on an island's biome next to a palace and you've got the fairy spell, the boots can 100% be in that palace. Now the fun part is getting to the magic level to cast that fairy can always be very tricky. As we've seen some fun old fairy grinds in the past. Yeah, these boots are proving to be pretty valuable actually, it looks like.
It's one of those seeds where Baggy could be left considering his life choices there, as he's not going to be necessary for this seed.
Yeah. Why did I build this cabin in the woods in the middle of nowhere? Why do I get no visitors? Why are my Amazon packages delayed? What's going on? I missed the what town this is, but Angels decided to go in and get it. I don't think you skip anything this early. Even the life spell could be pretty handy, so... Ooh, Sigil gets a key from the Drippers. Okay, we got the jump spell.
A magic in Saria.
Yeah, that's great, because now with Mito being so close to the start, once we're kind of done ripping around the west here, we can just up A, and... I mean, you could even... There's an argument to be made to just right away go back and get that down stab and then kind of resume what you were doing.
I depends on how comfortable you are. Like that down stab is really useful to me, so...
Yeah, it's very OP. Oh, we found the bridge that leads to Death Mountain. We definitely don't want to go in there right now.
At 111 levels.
Yeah, Angel hasn't gotten a level. He's trying to get this attack too. I don't blame him. With the 2 extra hearts, it kind of makes sense. Attack 1, obviously, typically very poor. I mean, I think it's only one of 2 values. I think it's either like 2 or 3. I don't know the actual values, but...
Yeah, he gets it. He gets the attack 2 right there.
There we go. Sigil is in P6 right now. My man, he's taking his key and his talents to South Beach. He wants to see if he can find maybe a free item.
What do you think? Well, he's left now, but what do you think of that call of doing an early P6 with 222 levels? I mean, I think that seems daunting to me, but would you do that?
If I had a couple of keys, probably once I found it was P6, probably not. But I like to do sometimes where you just go into the palace and check the first like 1 or 2 rooms just to see if you can get one of those free item rooms.
Yeah.
And you never know, it could be something that changes the course of the game, right? You could get a glove. Although, some runners could get an early glove out of logic and it won't make a difference. So I'm not really sure who, I'm not going to name any names, but... yeah.
Of course, if you're in P6, you'd be looking to the left, I imagine, right off the...
Absolutely.
Start.
Yep. Well, oh, wait a minute, is this... Oh, I thought Sigil found Hammer Cave up here. He's taking a quick peek. He has the boots, so he could walk this coast and see what's along the bottom. Deciding... Oh, there we go, 300-point B-bag. Now we're cooking.
AngelFM getting a couple of levels there, and some change in the pocket still.
Elendar dropping the knowledge. If you guys want to know about how the game works in the background. Oh, I missed what that was.
It was
not going for the hint. The life?
It was life, and that requires the trophy.
Yeah, not too surprised. You don't really want to go through that town if you don't need to. I think this is our last item cave here. So far, the only way we found off is that DM off the bridge, so... Alright, Sigil is deciding that, yep, you know what? Downstab, super OP, I'm gonna go get it, I like it.
And there's an extra life.
One-ups?
And another extra life for AngelFM.
And another one. Right before you FA, of course. Classic Z2R, baby. Well, but that means our small drop pool is kind of jacked. We got one-ups and keys. Those are pretty much the two things you kind of want in your
as you would say,
small drop pool.
What is this game, dude?
Yeah, what is this game? This is so free. Although we haven't seen too many keys, but sometimes if you find a jacked up drop pool like this, if you find one of the encounters with the orange moblins that keep spawning over and over, you can sit there for like 2 minutes and pick up like 5 or 6 keys and go nuts. Especially with how expensive Fairy is. I don't think we've got it to a castable level yet, though Angel's gotten a magic container, so that's more than likely castable, but I mean, you can't go into palaces with a 1-cast Fairy expecting to get very far.
And so both runners now with downstab got it very early on, and Sigil just picked up a 300-point bag.
Nice, good time, because he's probably gonna up A from here as well.
He might be able to get
fairly
one more
close to
level. Might be able to get one more level, and probably he's gonna want to.
Oh yeah, he's gonna walk it out because he has a decent chunk of XP.
More than just pocket change there.
Yeah, so 10 minutes to full clear what is like a vanilla west is really, really good time actually. So I think we might have one more palace to find somewhere. Or is this a hold on, this is not vanilla, this is islands. These are some gigantic islands. Somebody call the FBI because these islands are massive. Look at the size of these. Really know, honestly. I'd like to pretend I know what I'm talking about, but I have no clue. Oh, Sigil has found P1.
Looks like he's at least gonna take a peek.
So that's 1 and 6, and did we find the other palace yet? Oh, this is a bit tricky. Yeah, you just gotta. This guy might take a lot of jackhammering, Sigil. Yeah, that guy could take a lot. He could take 18 to 25 hits. That's hard on the thumb, so... Oh, he got lucky.
Second time around, Sigil just passes it up.
Yep, I like it. Okay, Angel finds 1 as well. Oh, there... Yeah, we did it. We did need 2 palaces. Oh, we found more ways off. There's was that the 6? No, that's the 3. Because I think Sigil found the 6, and that's definitely not it.
That was palace 3.
And there's a raft tile, which we don't have. And there's a cave down there as well. I'm not sure, did either runners go into that cave? We'll find out here. Oh, I see. It looks like it's the other side of a pass-through cave. Just on what's on the other side, so... Alright, so here's the real divergence. One runner has said, you know what? Let's get whatever we can in these palaces. Angel said, you know, I'm getting out of here, man. I'm looking for the east, the maze.
I can tell you that from my limited experience, I like the idea of trying an early death mountain here to try and see if you can find another exit off of the west, because they've pretty much done most of the west already. So I like Angel's decision, but I want to know what you think.
Yeah, I avoid I avoid Death Mountain like the plague because, I don't know, it tends to be particularly rude to me personally, but I don't mind looking around the coast like that for sure. I mean, that's what you've got the boots for. You might as well just take a rip and see what you can find, and there's no harm in just up-Aing out of this, right? So,
Sigil gets a good left side corner strategy for Rebo there and makes quick work.
Yeah, first blood goes to Sigil, first palace down, that around 13 minutes. This hammer cave could be big if this is like a glove or even the hammer itself. Vanilla hammer would be cool. Oh!
The energy.
That is still really good. Now we can go to power leveling strats since we don't have to worry about our fairy cost. That is a really great find, actually. That could be a game changer. We've got 1, 3, and 6 on the west. We've got a cave to DM, and we've got a raft tile. Oh, no raft, of course. Oh, there's a glove block in 3. Sigil correctly looking for the item. I think it's early enough in the game that you...
Angel was
$70?
Angel was able to beat that blue iron knuckle. So it looked like about maybe
rewarded
12,
with a minimum
12,
XP.
12 hits or something like that.
Yeah, it looked like that, yeah. Tracking is Elendar. Oh, we get to see what the item is in P3. As we're walking over top of it right now. I imagine if it's nothing useful, Sigil will probably just get out of here.
It's the medicine.
Oh no, we need this, that's right. This is required for our Thunder spell, yeah. True, good call, yeah.
But how does Sigil get to it, though, is going to be the question.
It's an elevator up, so he'll be looking to find an elevator up to it. This will not be it, this will be an elevator down. He did find a glove block that may lead to... Oh, this is an elevator up, never mind. This room always gets me. Yeah, this will be it. There it is. Does he have a key, though?
That's
he
what I'm
needs to die
saying.
to cast Fairy.
That's what I was saying, is how is he going to get to it, is that it's key blocked.
He should be able to cast Fairy, I believe. Based on what he's doing here. I have to assume that he can cast Fairy. Yep, it's only 57.
Yeah, 57.
Nice. Yeah, and like Elendar pointed out, every time that Sigil has to die like that to get his Fairy cast back, that's plus time towards Angel with that any key. So that dig into Hammer Cave is going to pay for itself pretty quickly, honestly. Probably a couple palaces worth.
Now, Sigil might add things up and find his way to Hammer Cave soon, so that could limit the advantage, but so far he's not showing any signs of going that way.
Yeah, I think the worst thing that could happen for Sigil here is for him to go into P1 or P6 and find the raft. Because I think if he finds the raft, he is not going to sniff DM unless it's required.
He's going to go in the opposite direction.
And I mean, it does get to a point later on in the game where when you have enough magic and, if Fairy's like 20, that the any key advantage does kind of get negated a little bit, but I think Angel's going to build up enough of a bank of a time save that it's going to be meaningful.
But yeah, I mean, if you get that any key late game when Fairy doesn't cost much, but also when you've probably accumulated 7 or 8 key drops at that point, it's not quite the advantage that it is right now. So I think AngelFM certainly making hay while the sun shines with that any key.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, the fact that there's small keys in the small drop pool is going to save Sigil a little bit too, because every small key is, basically a free life at this point. Oh, we found the kid. Angel did not find this kid.
I think Angel found the kid a little while ago, if my memory serves correct.
Yeah, I thought he was in here, so it's probably just a tracker eating inputs. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. We'll blame the tracking software and not Elendar. Hey, I was trying to bail you out, buddy.
Angel does get the Iron Knuckle to the corner.
Oh! Wait, we just found our cave to the east here. It was just sitting out in the open. And so we found Fire Spell Town here in Darunia. We have the child. I think we're definitely going to turn this in and see what we get.
Was it fire?
Yeah, it's fire. It's a fire spell, so I think the best thing that we can get out of this, since we already have the medicine for thunder, probably reflect.
Yeah, that would be a good combination. I mean, fire thunder is always good.
That's true, yeah. You'll never scoff at a fire thunder. Fire life can be very useful too in the late game, especially if GP sucks. But we probably won't find out for a little bit. Okay, Angel decides to make the power level here to get past. I think he's going for attack 4 here? Seems like attack 3 isn't the strongest we've ever seen.
Sigil turning in the kid right now.
Depending on how cheap it is, you could test it, but it's probably fairly expensive still.
Yeah, it's 56.
Usually Magic 5-ish, sometimes Magic 4. You get
This
lucky
kid
on the
did
Magic
nothing,
5.
as always.
Yeah, this kid, yeah, I'm telling you, man. The little kids in this
Never
game
that
are
kid.
so useless. Yep. You're useless! Yeah, so there was a cave to the east wide open that I don't know if Angel missed it, or he just didn't quite get to that section yet. But Sigil just walked right out in there, so... Not to say there isn't another way there, right? You may find a cave in the DM or something, but obviously we don't want to do that if we don't need to.
And we got
Interesting
Reflect
that-
down.
Oh, okay. We are cooking. Fire is shield. That's actually pretty good too. Especially
Fire
if
is-
shield is somewhere
Fire
gross.
shield. And the Grandma's basement requires only one additional magic container, so that's
Aw,
clearable by both of them.
Grandma cooked us a little love. So, as is typical in your Z2R seeds, this has devolved into a glove hunt, aka a glunt. Because we have Thunder, we have Reflect, we have Fairy, we have... Well, we know where Aniki is. The last roadblock here is going to be the glove. Angel deciding, screw the glove, we're going into palaces. I'm surprised neither runner has hit up P1 at this point. Letting the key burn. I love it.
P1's too easy. This is the finals, says Muck Police.
Yeah, I mean,
Alan
it was
Heffley-
right by P3, wasn't it? Am I crazy?
Alan
Or wasn't it
Heffley
like right next to
mentions
me?
Alan Heffley mentions that he thinks one is glove blocked.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. I was gonna say, these runners are... They would definitely go into P1, but that makes total sense. Oh! Sigil found the maze! That's essentially one of the last two pieces of the puzzle here. The glove and maze access is what we needed. Here we go. If he finds glove on the maze here, man, he is off to the races. But, you know, since Elendar's tracking, you and I both know it's just gonna be in P2 vanilla. That's my guess. Maybe P2 is the palace on the maze here?
Could be Great Palace, could it not?
GP has no items. Yet. Imagine a world in where we have to go into GP to get a glove. Ugh. There's actually a flag like that in Zelda 1 Randomizer where important items can be in level 9, so you might have to find your bow and stuff, and I personally hate it so much. So, Elendar, please erase your memory of the last 30 seconds there. Okay, thanks, bye.
Alright,
Oh,
we
we got the
found
first
an item. It is magic container.
Gonna scoff at that. You never know how much Thunder's gonna cost. We know how much it is now, but... Oh, we got the item!
It's a hammer.
Ooh. That could be interesting. The glove could be in Spec Rock.
I find whenever I
Hammer.
find an early hammer, nothing is ever in Spec Rock.
That's a... Dude, you're speaking my language. So now can we get to Barba without getting glove blocked, was the question. Yeah, unfortunately Hammer is not quite that useful in this version. In the beta, which I will continually plug all night, and you guys will like it, the Hammer becomes quite useful because there can be rock blocks on both the east and the west. Oh, wait, I
Just
think
trying
we-
to find that second drop down.
Yeah, typical maze BS. It's gonna be the last little corridor you check. Ooh, these guys could be worth tons of money. I think those orange Lizzie boys could be worth 300. each, but Sigil's just in a hurry.
We already have people in chat who are trying to workshop for Elendar ways that GP requirement be implemented.
Oh my Lanta. Come on, guys.
My Lanta.
Don't do this. Don't put that stuff in his head. You almost got me. He almost got me to say bad words, but I didn't. Here's the other item.
The flute.
The highfalutin maze. I mean, that's always okay to pick up. You know, you're worried about I don't know if Three-Eyed Rock is on in this flag set. Yeah, it looks like the way to Barba is Glove Block.
So we got Palace 2 on the island.
It is P2 on the island. Okay, maybe I might still be right. Maybe the glove might be here. So you could actually get rid of that key door right there. If Sigil were to hit the statue head on the right, because we're in P2, it would guaranteed drop a jar. You pick up the jar, then go back up the elevator, and come back down, then it'll actually despawn the door. You can always do that afterwards as well, too, when he decided to go right first. Oh, look at that! Right to the item, not the glove. Oh no, I don't think Angel knows. He hasn't seen the exit. Oh, there's the rock! He's looking for another cave. He could still get... Is this a caldera? I'm pretty sure with the way that cave was... What in the world is that? Is it the raft?
Why did it look like that?
Because he's the fighter, so... Because he's Final Fantasy 1 sprite. So it's a canoe.
Right. A canoe. Found a kidney.
A kidney. What is the kidney doing on the floor? In Death Mountain, man.
It's
what
like a Simon's Quest, Dracula's kidney.
Yeah. Oh, Sigil's got to die again for the Death Orb. That was the shelf. Is he not using Final Fantasy 1 sprite? Is this Crystallis? Oh man, I'll never live it down. I will never financially recover from this if I'm wrong. Organ traffic. It was a caldera, so... There is still a chance that Angel can find another cave here that leads to the east. It's totally possible, but... I think with the raft being on the west, and that cave to the east, this is probably going to be a time loss. And it's not even... Oh, well, there we go. So... Oh no, now he's going to be convinced. That's actually really bad news. Okay, is he going to take it back? Yeah, keep looking around the west. Wait, this is to the east! No, it's not. It's to the west. I'm yelling for nothing. I'm sorry.
Wrong way, God.
Yeah, I know. I got too excited. Okay, but that's good. No, this is the east. I was right. There's the Darunias and there's Death Valley, so he found another way. That's actually amazing. It's the long way. So hopefully he doesn't have to make that trip. Oh, there he found the cave. Oh no, and he's like, wait a minute. What the heck is this, man? Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, calm up. Calm up. Alright, so Angel's got the picture. Both with P3 done, both on the east. Both with essentially the same items, essentially the same levels. Angel's just down a slight bit of exploration here in the east. While Sigil goes into P2 on the maze. I imagine Angel will find that maze eventually too. Both runners with both stabs now as well. Yeah, that any key is gonna come in handy because it looks like, I'm not sure yet, but I know in this situation, if I was Sigil, I would kind of want to commit to maybe, depending on, it looks like 610 is Magic 4, so that's something you can definitely power level through if you wanted to get some attack levels, but that's going to mean your fairy cost is going to sit at whatever it is here for knows how long, so He's kind of in a bit of a tough spot. I feel like he has to take at least one more magic level. Which is really going to make power leveling that attack level hard. Oh boy, isn't this fun? These two elevators. Oh, they don't loop into each other. What the heck? Long loop. So where could our glove be, David? What do you think? What's your official guess? Mine already got blown with P2.
That's a good question. I'm gonna guess that it's in 3-Eye Rock.
Ew! In one of the item, or I guess any of the item checks can be in 3-Eyed Rock. Did we see a 3-Eyed Rock yet? I love it. Buck Police says 5. You know what? I guess Angel is actually up the hammer right now, but that didn't turn into anything because we saw Spec Rock was the raft,
got the flute and the cross.
That's true. Yeah. Angel's down a little bit of the exploration on the east. Probably will get those items.
Angel's secured Thunder already.
Yeah, Sigil just hasn't turned in the medicine, but he actually has it on a P3, so...
Yeah,
we're kind of running out of places that could be. I think... Got basically the 4 item checks on the east. Desert, water, and then the 2 caves. And then palaces, I think, is all we really got left to look for it, so... Oh, Sigil doing P2. Oh, he got spit on, seed valid. And kills Helmet Head because nobody dies to Helmet Head.
With 1 HP left.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't die there, actually. But he is now done on the maze, so he doesn't have to come back here. That's nice. Angel's going to do the same thing. He might have a bit of a faster maze by taking different paths to the items, but he's going to look for both items for sure. And Angel I assume go to P2.
I think Angel found a Crimson P5 just there.
Yeah, P5 right next to the entrance to the maze. Wait, Sigil, that's the desert tile. Did we check the desert tile? Oh, the orange Lizzie boys are invulnerable. Oh, okay, there we go. Just a 20-point P-bag. Wow, that's some kind of booby trap right there. I'm surprised we didn't get ambushed. A bit of a tricksy little east here. Yeah, I would definitely check this down-facing cave. Looking a little sussy to me. Oh, it is a pass-through cave. Yeah, that cave facing right there is definitely sus. That's a lot of MOAs. Good thing we have the cross. Holy moly. Right, here is Sunken P-Bag Cave.
Now, do all the P-Bag caves have P-Bags in them in this flag set?
Not this flag set. They did in the SGL flag set, but these ones have items in them. Well, they're randomized. They may not have items.
There's a trophy which was I think if I recall, it was Lifetown.
Yeah, you're right. It was Lifetown. I don't know that we will go turn that in. I would say if we didn't have Fire Shield, I would say probably a good idea to turn that in, but because we have Fire Shield, then once we pump up our magic, that's going to be just as cheap as regular shield.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly good at combat, and I think with Fire Shield, I might even be reluctant to want to go into Ruto to turn in the trophy.
Yeah, you never know when the life cast can literally save your life. Okay, so Sigil skipped a couple of caves. There was some down-facing caves by the cave. God, I want to call it what I call it, but I can't. Sunken P-Bag Cave. There's a couple down-facing caves that I don't know that we saw corresponding up-facing ones on the other side, so... May have accidentally skipped the other item cave.
I think AngelFM has found the other, or has found both of the drop downs in Maze Island, so Angel's ready now to do the palace.
Yeah, I think that was a bit quicker than Sigil did it too.
I think Angel, I mean, they're not conveniently located, and I think Angel just probably got about 30 to 45 seconds faster there.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a good call.
Which, you know, given how well matched these two players are, that 30 to 45 seconds could be significant.
Absolutely. Angel doing something very smart there. Turning the other way so the Moa spawned from the left-hand side instead of the right, so he didn't have to deal with all the fire being dropped on him. Nice little trick. Sigil's gonna have to die again. He doesn't have enough. He's just about like 5 magic short of this fairy cast. He even took magic 4, and I don't think it did anything for his fairy cost, so the any key continues to pay dividends, and I think at this point it's easily made up the time spent going to get it in Hammer Cave. So we are in, what palace is this? This has got to be, what, P4?
Which side? Yeah, P4 is the blue one.
Okay, okay. I tried to look at the windows, but I don't know what the windows are for P4, so... I just kind of guessed based on what we've got left. Ah, nice jar. I think this was Elendar's official guess where the glove is. Calling hacks if it's in here. Oh, nice. $200 dues for those boys? Let's go. Attack 4. Elevator.
For Sigil. And he finds Karok. Oh, sorry, yeah, he finds Karok right here.
Yeah. You are correct, yeah, Karok. Time for some geometry. Hope you paid attention in school. Or trigonometry. We Big Slamu always calls this the trig boss, aka trigonometry. You gotta know about your sine waves and things like that to beat this guy. Anyone remember when you could actually take a drink during Karok? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Alright, I expect Sigil to go back and look for the item here. Oh wow, Angel found the boss immediately! He's gonna have a much quicker P2.
I think Angel's extending a lead now at this point.
Definitely. Yeah, he had a much quicker 2, he had a quicker maze. Yeah, you absolutely cannot leave P4 at this point. He's going back because he wants... Okay, he's trying to power level to attack 5. Yeah, based on the amount of stabs and stuff, I don't think the attack effectiveness has been too great this seed so far, so Angel trying to get to that break point where it finally feels smooth. Attack 5 a lot of times kind of is that break point. Here is not the item room for Sigil. Here it is. Nope, never mind. A long hallway into that head does not equal item room. I always get baited by this room. This room is my bane. At this point, we have got... Yeah, we've got Risen, or I call it Prison P-Bag Cave. And, yeah, Spell Tower. That's all we've got left, I believe. Well, and Palaces, right?
Have we seen 3-Eye Rock?
I don't think so. No, I don't think I don't think it actually spawned in this seed. Okay, so there's these caves right here. Like this cave to the right is Sunken P-Bag Cave, but there's these 2 down-facing caves that I don't think Sigil checked. You have P4, P5, P3, I believe, was glove blocked with items, so that can't be the glove. P1 was glove blocked entirely, so that can't be the glove. And I think P6 was also glove blocked to Barba, but we got the item out of there, I think. Yeah, it was a trophy, so... Yeah, it's either P4, P5... Oh, here we go! Wow!
Good call.
Burn the witch! Hacker man in the chat, Elendar, excuse me, cheater McGee.
May we burn the witch.
And that is go mode for Sigil. He is going to turn in Thunder, and he's got 1, 5, and 6 to go. Hey, Angel didn't check those caves either, so I must be drunk. I must be incorrect. Okay, I am good. Here's the other cave.
I think the finding of that glove really brings it back close to even again.
Yeah, I'm trying to think... Because Angel's going to do the same thing. He's going to go into P4. He's going to definitely search it because at this point, the water tile is right there, and it can't be that. So he's going to look in there, find it, and I'm just trying to think like how far ahead he was based on the key, but it doesn't look like it. I'm trying to think of what Sigil hasn't done that Angel has done, and I don't see it. That, you know what? That dig through DM to find the raft tile must have offset any of the any key advantage because, yeah, he's... Right now, Sigil's definitely in the driver's seat. He's ahead in palaces. He's getting to his next palace. Sigil still has to... Or, sorry, Angel still has to go and actually get the glove. He's gonna find the last of the towns here, which...
Doesn't need.
We know that, yeah. Okay, oh, he might be thinking Spell Tower. I think at this point we know Naburu is the spell, and he's probably looking for that. And he's going to go to Spell Tower, which unfortunately is going to set him quite a bit behind.
Yeah, that's going to be...
It's going to put Sigil in the driver's seat. Yep. Nice 20-point P-Bag. You love to see it. Oh, no. Yeah, Angel is, yeah, he's committed here to Spell Tower. I'm pretty much guaranteeing, but that's why he didn't go into P4. He's thinking, I'm going to do all the checks before I have to dig the palaces, and you know what? I can't blame him one single bit for this. In fact, I probably would have done the same thing he's doing right now. Based on what we've seen, I think the best case scenario for Spell Tower is going to be like a magic container. At best, if not junk. Although we've seen quite a few junk checks now, I'm going to say it's probably a container. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Aaron. That's true. Angel has been through pretty much all of P6. That's what Sigil hasn't done yet. I was trying to put together because there's no way there was that much of a time difference, so... Yeah, that's right. Angel spent a good 5+ minutes in that P6, so... That knowledge is kind of his only upper hand at this point. Yeah, maybe if Sigil finds that glove block early and just goes right through it, he might even have a shorter P6, but yeah, the knowledge is still in favor.
I think P6 is going to be pretty determinative. I think whoever we see kill Barba first is probably going to go on to win this one. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think that's the glove block back that way, wasn't it? I can't remember that. Notch elevator, I don't remember if it's a glove block. Oh, Angel's ringing the doorbell! I'm not sure whose audio is being played right now, but if you stab the wall at the same time you cast spell, we call it ringing the doorbell. And he does get a magic container, and that's the bad news. Now he knows, based on everything left, that it's either P4 or P5.
That's interesting too. My background is Castlevania 2 rando, but you see some of that repeat itself here. Is when the players start piecing together if they're ahead or behind. It's interesting to see what, if any strategy changes take place. So you got to think that Angel, in getting that magic container, is going to start to feel like he's behind right now.
I think so too. Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if he takes any risks or makes any adjustments to the way he plays. This is P5. Has Sigil seen much of P5? I don't think so.
I don't think either runner went in here because it was
somebody poked their head, because I remember I saw a crimson P5 I mentioned, but someone only just poked their head in very briefly.
Oh, there's Larry right there, so not going to set him free. Very sad. Yeah, lucky for Angel that was glove blocked. Honestly, really lucky, because now he can go straight to P4. He knows his glove has got to be in here. Literally everywhere else in the game is glove blocked. And you know what? This is far from over, because we are definitely in the realm of the Great Equalizer, changing things with GP. Like, yeah, Sigil might be like 3 to 5-ish minutes ahead right now, but I mean, that's nothing in a GP. And like you said, with changing the strategies, Angel's played enough of this game that I'm sure he knows he's probably behind. Because it's been basically worst case scenario, right? He's about the last location of the gloves, so I think if we get them both in GP, I do expect Angel to maybe make some risky choices, like maybe take a left at the start, something like that, if it's possible. Yeah, like Eleanor said, depending on how big it is, a game over can be a huge swing in GP. Oh no!
For example, a death to Barba. It's not a game over, fortunately, for Sigil.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a good 30 seconds that you spent in the fight, right? That's the kind of stuff that adds up.
It appears to me, and again, I'm not fully on the math here, but it appears to me that Barba rolled up.
Yep. Yeah, the bosses can all roll plus or minus 50% health, and yeah, Barba definitely rolled over that 8 bars of health. And attack 4? Yeah, I think Angel made the right move here going to attack 5, because I don't think any of 1 to 4 attack effectiveness has been anything to write home about, so AK, this is going to take a while.
Sigil's getting a lot of left side spawns here, which seems to be a little bit slower than only getting 2 hits per cycle in there. Missed that cycle.
There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure how Sigil usually kills his Barba. I'm not sure if he does the jump strat or if this is his strat here, but I actually really love the Barba fight. This was the one fight when I picked up this game that terrified me. Now it's Guma, because Guma can fight my behind.
You didn't have a hard time with Guma last night in a siege you were doing.
Yeah, me and Guma go a long ways back, but I love this fight because it's kind of like a dance. You just get into a flow with jumping over the fire and the stabbing, and once you get good, you can add in double stabs at the top, double stabs at the bottom. It's a really, really fun fight. It's my favorite boss fight in this game by far. And $700 dues. I don't think it's enough to skip to attack 5, which I'm sure he wants to do. Oh, no! Yeah, you have to go get it. You have to.
Yeah, he's only 45 away.
Yeah, you definitely with the heads. Oh, no, but you can't get hit by the heads. They steal. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm going backwards.
Yeah, there'll be an iron knuckle up here. There we go, yeah. Might be one. Okay, he got it. Good enough.
So yeah, advantage now to Sigil with Barba kill under his belt. Wasted a little bit of time with the death and going to go get those extra XP, but still I think a couple minutes now ahead. GP will be, obviously you mentioned an equalizer, and P5 also will be interesting to see. If one of them does it quickly and one of them does it suddenly, this could flip yet again. So.
Yeah, P5 can absolutely be. Because I was gonna say, because they're not shortened, you can't do this in the version. In the beta, you can actually shorten the normal palaces, which is a godsend in P5 and P6. Let me tell you what. So, yeah, P5 can absolutely wreck someone's face here. So this is far from over.
P5 ruined every single one of my upstart seeds when I played in the in the qualifying round.
Tale as old as time, man. Tale as old as time. Shortened palaces is for babies, Aaron says. Okay, bro.
He demands lengthened palaces.
I guess so, yeah. Chaos Palaces, by the way. I'm going to keep plugging the beta because it's so awesome. It's about to be non-beta pretty soon.
That's the one I saw you doing where you'd go down the elevator, come back, and then it'd be somewhere different.
Yeah, Chaos Palaces are so fun. You go out an exit, you come back in, and you're spit out somewhere else. There is logic behind it, like they're logical chains. It's just a different way of going through the palace, but it's hella fun because sometimes you could just go left, go right, and it's the boss. It's a lot of fun.
His finger on the button, but Eldar's on a free roll here. He wants to see Game 5, but he also wants to release the beta, so he's sort of in a win-win situation.
I'm the same way, man. I want 5. I mean, I've been playing the quote-unquote beta for a long time, so I'm very used to it, but I'm ready for it to officially be 5.0, and we're dragging all these boys into the next generation, whether they like it or not.
AngelFM with the glove now, and so Angel has to kill the bosses in 1, 5, and 6, and Sigil only has to kill the boss in 5.
Yeah, Sigil 2 palaces ahead right now. Now, you talked earlier about the strategy changes. P5 could be where we see it the earliest, right? I'm not sure what kind of divergence is going to be possible, but I wouldn't say surprised, but I would hope that Angel, I'm sure he recognizes he's behind, and I bet he will take, a bit of a divergence if he sees it, right? Maybe go down or left or something if it's possible. Find out pretty quickly.
Have we seen GP yet?
We know it's in Death Valley because that's the only place left that it could be. So
by process of elimination.
Yep. Everybody, I think everybody's runner of this game's favorite thing is when GP is in Death Valley because you can just naturally flow into it.
Yeah.
Having to go in and go out. Now, one thing to note, Sigil's Fairy is still 51 at Magic 5. He's not even getting 2 casts of it.
Yeah, and does not get the ending key, so you would think at this stage of the game the advantage would be worn off, but it's still potentially going to mean something, especially in a lengthy palace like P5.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many Au Naturel keys he actually has, but I hope it's a few.
He's got 2.
Because it's kind of a scam to not get 2 casts out of Fairy by Magic 5. It's actually incredible. If I was Sigil right now, I would just... It sucks, but I would fight stuff along the way and just take levels as they come, because he's poised to be 5, 5, 6 going into GP. I don't even know what his Thunder cost is actually at Magic 5. I'll have to take a look when he opens the menu, but it's... You have to ferry through stuff, and oh man, yeah, it could be sketchy. I don't think we've seen any chance for divergence yet, though. I think this G5 has been completely linear, so that's kind of bad news for Angel.
Yeah.
Twitch, I love it. Elendar says, Angel remembering the way in P6. Aaron says, Angel going the wrong way. What is it, guys? Okay, this is a dead end for Sigil, so there must have actually been a junction that I missed. Oh, Rick Schmitty with the raid. Thanks for the raid, Rick. Welcome in. Got some Zelda 2 Randomizer. It's game 3 of 5 of the Upstarts tournament, the finale. Sigil, the runner on your left, I believe, I hope. The one using the Link sprite is up currently 2-0 and technically, quote-unquote, in the lead right now. So you could be tuning into a championship stream, but it's a bit too early to find out. That's a huge magic container.
Let's see how AngelFM does this fight here. Like Sigil had a number of left side spawns.
Yeah, Angel also with attack 5 too, so it should be a little faster in terms of the actual number of stabs.
Yeah, Angel's already off to a much faster start on Barba.
Yeah, he's crushing this.
But you know, you could take one bad fireball and then all the...
I know, yeah.
All the progress is down the drain. Everything he worked for.
Ironically, when I die... Oh my god, that's scary. I don't think it's relevant because the XP here isn't going to give him a level, but he made it. Oh, wait. No, you don't have time for this.
No, he shouldn't be, and he's losing XP there.
Yeah, I don't. This is a lot of XP to grind for.
Oh, hold on. That's a smart use of thunder.
Nice. Never mind, he's a genius. He's gonna get attack 6 though instead of magic 6. What the hell? I mean, what the heck? That's crazy. That's very rare.
Okay, so Sigil beats Barba well ahead of AngelFM, but AngelFM does do it about a minute faster. Solid save there, dog. See Aaron.
Sorry, you guys knew it was coming. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard right now. I promise you. I'm putting like 50% of my mental energy into not saying bad words on the stream. So I apologize if I mess up. Yeah, this 5 is very, very beefy, but I don't see a lot of divergence paths. Granted, I've been watching Angel more than Sigil, so could be wrong, but we are tied up on palaces, and Angel is burning rubber into P5. And again, he's got that any key.
Yeah. I don't think the key is going to matter at this point with Sigil having 2 extra keys in inventory.
Yeah, the one thing that's always in the back of my mind is that damn GP room with the glove block and the key.
Is Angel forgetting where P5 is? He's been walking in circles there.
I think so, yeah, probably. I cannot absolutely fault him for this because Oh, he's looking for the cave to the east. I always forget where stuff is on the west, so I can't blame him one bit.
Think Sigil just fell through the floor again. And is just
he's gonna up A.
So they're gonna be both
hole.
They're gonna be both entering P5 at around the same time. I mean, Sigil just got about a 30. Oh, Angel just got an encounter, unfortunately. But let's look. Casting Fairy at 56:37. We'll see. We'll see what.
Yeah, I think Angel's gonna end up finding that magic container, though. I think that was sort of the natural... Oh, you need that, Sigil. Yeah. I think the natural way through the palace is going to lead you to that magic container. Again, unless, like you said earlier, Angel wants to gamble and he goes a different way, right? Maybe he skips the magic container and just goes straight to Guma.
About a 23 to 30 second head start right now into P5, although Sigil does have information. Sigil also has the magic container. But this race is really shaping up right now.
Yes, yeah, I think this is where the knowledge of 5 is going to come in. This is where Angel has to gamble. If he just does the meta play and goes right and holds up and right or whatever, he's going to be behind into GP. So
to not fall through the floor like Sigil did twice, because otherwise Angel's just going to continue to lag behind.
Okay, he is going to go up and right, but again, that any key coming into play, man.
I'm not sure that Sigil went this way.
Yeah, I remember him getting this jar. Yeah, he did go this way.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the way Angel's going? Yeah, he definitely went this way. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is where the holes are in the... No, that's not where the holes are. Never mind.
This one's the double elevator that...
I think, though, this is the key door that Sigil didn't go through right away. I don't know if he ultimately did.
Oh yeah, this is the other side of the dripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're practically next to each other here. Here's the Canadian hole right here. You gotta jump. Oh no, Sigil! It's too early! You've gotta jump after the second block on the floor. So you gotta use the floor tiles, and you gotta wait until you're past the second one.
These
now,
jumps
once again...
that Angel's doing is possibly my least favorite part of Zelda 2 Randomizer. Those jumps with the bubbles floating around.
Yep. I totally agree, man. So yeah, that I'm gonna plug the beta again because there's a nice little quality of life feature, or some would say easy mode maybe. You can actually set it so you can see the fake walls and pits in the floor, so you can get an idea of where to jump. Yeah, that falling through that hole, that's got to be the way at this point, and they're like right next to each other. Okay, Angel's gonna go down. You mean your illegal elevator room, Aaron? Okay, so yeah, so Angel's gonna find the magic container. Wait!
And you got Sigil in
Sigil found the boss!
room.
It wasn't past the Canadian hole at all! It's up and left! Oh man, yeah, this is absolutely anyone's race. Oh, Sigil gets inside Guma. Oh man, I almost, I can't. It looks like with 8 life bars, shield, we can just...
And no life
Guma a few
spell, I
kisses.
think.
Yeah, neither runner got that life spell. Okay, Angel's going the right way! This is it, they're gonna be like a minute behind each other. Holy moly. Oh, I really hope we see an immediate junction in GP, man. This is about as exciting as you can ask for in a race. There it is! Alright, let's track the time when they enter the palaces. We still have to go all the way into Death Valley, so it's gonna be like 2 or 3 minutes, so... Everybody, refresh your drinks and strap in, because it's about to be a banger to end up game number 3 here. And I do think Angel's going to be markedly stronger level-wise. He's going to be 6, 6, 7? And Sigil's 5, 5, 6, so whole levels across the board.
56-second difference in terms of killing Guma. So that's
okay,
what
nice.
Coming out of P5 there.
6 seconds, yep.
56.
Love it. Yeah, so 3 different times Angel went back to power level, or sorry, to farm up to get an extra level. And that's now turned into him having those 1 extra levels across the board, which... I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. Oh, he hit the Daruni encounter. Whoops. Okay, Sigil is in. See when we get the barrier up.
12. 102, 12.
Yep. 10212. Angel's going to do the fairy feet trick, which is going to save quite a bit of time. Oh, look what we're greeted with. Why, hello there, sir. Fun. Oh, no!
That's unfortunate.
Barry still 47, even at Magic 6. Thanks to Vilecat in the chat. That's... $38. 36 seconds. So, Angel gained 20 seconds making his way into GP. Oh, good. Look at the bridge, man. What is this? This is so gross. And you can't really ferry this stuff, man. Holy, yeah, what is this game? This is a spicy GP to start. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, you have to ferry this room. Or you have to come in with full life and shield and just get lucky. could have been a fairy in one of those invisible rooms there. Oh, yep, same thing's gonna happen to Angel. Not too many runners who can get through this room without having a fairy here. Honestly, less than a handful, I would say.
"17 seconds into the difference into this room, and Sigil just took a death. So we are muck and neck at this point.
Holy, let's go. Yeah, the attack level will make a difference on Barba. Typically not, it probably makes the least difference because you don't really want to kill things in GP.
First out of the room.
I'm gonna just get, yep. But the extra magic level and the extra container and the extra life level could definitely make a difference. Though to be fair, life effectiveness looks really strong right now. So I think that's not going to play too much into it. Okay, Angel goes right. Does Sigil go left? No, they're both going right. Nobody wants to go left!
Angel's open a 7-8 second lead right now.
Ooh, that's a nice little fairy right there.
I think we're gonna see a high-fiving taking place in Thunderbird's room.
Yep. Yeah, this literally might just come down to the T-Bird fight if it ends up being the same way. Oh my god, more junctions though. Yeah, they're both gonna follow each other. Oh, we're gonna have a friend here. Oh good, it's one of these guys. Sometimes you can have a bird just come barreling right at you in this room.
They both got pretty poor RNG from that bird. Nobody wants to gamble, says Elendar.
Yeah, I don't blame Sigil, right? He's already up 2 games. I think he just played the standard game or whatever. But I'm actually surprised that Angel didn't feel behind last locating that glove. I mean, we obviously know that it was the right decision to not feel behind. Oh, the bot! Oh, he's gonna come back. Yep.
That's gonna open up some time.
Hugs. Oh, somebody got a 1-up? Who got the 1-up? Oh man, that's right. There are 1-ups in the small drop pool. I forgot about that. So that could come into play if we get deep and we're running out of lives. We can farm some stuff, try to get a life back. Sigil
about a 24-second lead that AngelFM has opened up.
Yeah, he's about a room ahead now. Oh no, we're getting freezing on Angel's side. At least I am.
I still got it. Got good
Sigil's timer is actually... Looks like Sigil's timer is about 10 seconds ahead right now, based on what he's got on his screen, so... There we go. Okay, we just got synchronization. Thank you. Thank you, Rocky, in the background, syncing things up for us so we know really, to the second, where we're at here.
Sigil saves himself with the fairy right there, but Angel got through that screen with excellent RNG from both of the Fakas, so incrementally, bit by bit, opening up a lead here.
Yeah, if this is even the right way.
It could not be, but they're both step for step going the same direction.
Oh, here we go, elevator time.
Down and then up. And back down.
Yeah, we probably don't want to take an up. There is a left actually through the blocks there as well, too.
Fairy required.
Yep, fairy required room. Oh, man. Another junction. Is it a 4-way? Nope, it's the I junction.
So Sigil doing the same maneuver down, then up, and then probably back down again.
Sigil gonna go for the jar here. I love it. Yes! Nice, he gets it. Okay. That's a 50-50 jar. That could be big. But yeah, again, he's about 2 rooms, maybe a room and a half behind right now. Yet another... Wait, this is the bottom of one of the junctions we saw, I bet you. This is a loop. I actually have no idea if it is or not. I believe it is, so Angel's gonna go back. And now they're literally in the same room, just going the opposite ways. So here comes the choice. This is it for Angel. Do you go middle left, up left, or do you go this first up right? Okay, he's taking the first up right. I think I would have done the same thing. Oh, Sigil's going back to the right. He's going to continue on in the loop. Oh my god!
Angel finds Thunderbird.
Wow! Okay, Sigil realizes it though. But he's gonna go back. I don't think Angel's died yet though, right? So...
And Angel took three... I think Angel took 3 lives into Great Palace.
Oh, he took an extra one. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've seen him die yet, so... He might have died once. But I think he has at least 2 lives left, so... I mean, there could still be like 10 rooms behind Thunderbird. This is far from over, but...
A very solid Thunderbird fight on the part of AngelFM, who's now really moving on.
But of course, any right-handed exit or elevator could lead us into Dark Link. And to Game 4. I hate this room with these bagoos. Okay, they kind of cooperated in the end. We've got an elevator down. Always jump on the elevator side in this room. If you're ever unsure, whatever side the elevator's on, that's the side you jump. There it is! Wow, that was so close, man. Incredible.
I mean, he theoretically could take a death here.
That's true, but I don't... Okay, he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sigil's got to beat T-Bird and go through those 2 rooms, so...
Yeah. So absent something catastrophic, this will go up. This will go to 2-1 in favor of Sigil.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, just thinking back and all the turning points and things that cost time... I mean, Angel went through DM to get to the east instead of finding the cave right away, but he also found the Any key, right? So it's hard to track this. What's probably going to be about a minute and a half, 2-minute difference. There it is. Get those GGs in the chat. You know you need to. Don't be shy. Angel Fastman has won Game 3. Yeah, I would say probably the extra levels across the board just, you know, added up to him, you know, not dying in the one room, right? And being able to cast extra shield here and there. That all sort of added up to a slightly quicker GP. Heck of a close race, no matter what. Alright, Sigil is finished as well. Let's get our GGs in for him. Take a look at the race room here. See what the actual official times were. Welcome, welcome. Who have we got? It's AngelFM. GGs.
Appreciate it, God.
Very nice GP, sir. And a nice T-bird.
I mean, it could have been so much faster if I would have just gone left.
I was waiting for you to go left the entire time. I thought you might feel behind based on last locationing the glove, but you just stuck to the course, and you and Sigil essentially went exactly the same way through the entire GP. Found the loop. Sigil went an extra room to the right, then went back, but you were still already about a minute ahead at that point because you had one extra level across the board. He was 5.56, you were 6.67, so that's sort of slowly just... Because you actually went into GP 36 seconds behind, I believe we tracked it to, so...
Well, I just want
pretty amazing.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, I saw everything in this seat. I want to make sure, everyone else saw everything in this seat, too.
Show my Sigil, too. GG, Sigil.
Well, let me ask you this, Angel. When you went into Spell Tower and saw that it was a magic jar, was your thought process that you must be behind at that time, or did that not cross your mind there?
No, I mean, I already assumed it. Especially, too, because I did all of Death Mountain ahead of before even seeing East. Especially, too, when East had just that one cave on West.
Did you consider taking any additional risks because of that circumstance, or did you just continue playing your game?
Oh, I just continued playing my game. I could, at that point, I would just keep it going. I mean, it didn't feel like that far behind, but I mean, I definitely going through everything. But I mean, getting the any key helped a lot.
Yeah, especially with the cost of ferry being what it was.
Yeah, I was about to say, there was sort of two threads that we were touching on, and that was you actually went in and got the any key really early out of DM. Sigil did not see the any key this seed.
No,
what?
I did not. I had myself muted by accident.
Oh, okay. We were wondering. Yeah, there we go. But also, you took the long way to the east at the start, Angel, by digging all the way through DM, and then realizing after there was just a cave to the west. Sigil found that right away. And kind of once you guys tied the loose ends there, you ended up basically doing, looping over each other's completions, and then getting the GP about 36 seconds apart, which was incredible. It was a fun GP to watch.
Sigil, another interesting difference was the Barba fight. How did you feel about the Barba fight?
Iffy at times.
You got a little bit unlucky with a lot of the left-hand side ones.
Yeah. A lot of left-hand spawns and then the death.
It was more the left-hand spawn ones that got me tilted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to show up or waiting for it to show up, and then, oh yeah, it's left side, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sigil was the first one to the glove in this seed. Foregoing finding two other towns, I want to say, and just deciding to dig P4 and end up with that glove, I want to say 10 minutes earlier than maybe than Angel did, so obviously as we saw, Angel last located that glove, but
yeah, at the time I didn't have much east left, I believe.
I think he only had one check left. Well, two, the spell tower and I think the one cave.
Yes.
Yeah, basically I was down to 4 or 5 or spell cave, so I just did spell cave just to get it out of the way.
Also DM.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, we knew DM was nothing because we saw the Eddie Key was in Hammer Cave, and I think the rock was the canoe, aka the raft.
Hey, that let me get the east somehow, okay?
It did, yeah. I was wondering, because I was a little worried that you were going to keep digging DM and digging, thinking a cave was in there. And then you found the raft, and then found the raft tile a minute later, and it led you east. At first I thought it was the east, then I thought it was back to the west, but then once I saw the lava and stuff, I was like, oh, it's actually to the east, so ironically it helped you out. But then you found the cave from the west that just must have missed on overworld exploration. Who does that? Pfft, come on.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like it's just sort of in the middle. And like I did like all the outside, pretty much for the most part. Besides trying to find 1 and 3, because I mean that was my main focus. Is like, okay, I need to find where these last 2 palaces are before I decide to go past the west here.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that was a strange west biome. I thought it was a vanilla like at first, but it looked like it was islands with gigantic islands.
Yeah. I only found the cave to the east because I thought that was an item cave that I already checked.
Oh, good. Well, that works out for you then.
I just wanted to double check it.
And I had no idea that was. I didn't see that cave while you guys were walking around either. I figured you had cleared all the west and that we were looking at a DM dig and you popped through it, and I kind of was stun locked, like, what the heck? It's the east. Yeah, I don't have a lot else to say. It was a heck of a match. You guys were on each other's tail for about the last 10 minutes, which was pretty exciting to watch. And GP, you guys were room for like 90% of it, so it was a very, very fun watch.
Yeah, more anything else, I want these races to be good watches, so I'm glad to hear it.
Same here.
Yep, you boys delivered. So that does mean, though, Angel has won game 3, and we will have a game 4. Upstarts tournament
really have to
carries
play
on.
game with this?
Yes.
You might have to play 2 more, buddy. 2 more.
Sir, please don't threaten
I know
me
you
like
got to take your post-tournament break, right? Or get ready for the beta time.
Ooh.
Beta's a lot of fun. David, do you have anything else you want to ask these guys? Anything you want to say?
It was an excellent race all around. It kept flip-flopping back and forth, and the lead, I don't think, was ever more than 2 minutes. I mean, again, it's hard to tell early on, but it was very close. Very similar strategies, but with some little accented differences, and I look forward to seeing game 4.
Not have said it better myself. All right, with that, I will leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Rocky to take us away. Thanks, everybody. Oh, thanks for the tracking, Elendar. He had to leave, but thanks for clicking the buttons and doing the hard work.
Yes, indeed. And thank you to Amber and the Goblin for a wonderful commentary, and GG's to Sigil and Angel, and we will see them in game 4. I'm going to throw you over to a Z1R rando race. So have a good night, everyone.